Good afternoon. This video is for Aneesh. Thank you so much for not only joining my first live on Wednesday, but for giving me that raid. I was a little bit confused. Everyone's like rated, and I'm like, oh no, what have I done? Banned before I started. That meant a lot. That was really exciting. I can honestly say that was the most exciting part of my evening. And I did that live show for 3 hours and 40 minutes. I remember the first 30 minutes, I was like, this is going to be a long night. But when you and your buyers joined, it just brought my whole evening up. So thank you sincerely for that. I'm just taking your packing video now. These things get kind of lengthy, so I already got started. But I do want to show you your plants. I bought it with those. I don't know what got to them at the nursery, but this is an Aglaonema Rich Red. And I love her. I've had her in my care for about 2 months now. I got quite a few of them. Oh, I just noticed she's got a little baby leaf coming through. She has been repotted as soon as I got her. I didn't like it was like a peat moss type. I don't know, that nursery I always used was weird soil. So I've got her in not quite chunky aeroid, but chunky enough. I know they like well draining. And then we have your Monstera Standliana. This is double planted. And I'm sending both of these with no water. So they need water as soon as they get to you. I'm just concerned about temperatures in both of our locations. So what I did to get started, I put polyfill at the base of both of these and taped that down as best I can. That's just to keep as much dirt in as possible. Sometimes these guys, I mean, I leave the bottoms open. You ship, you know. There's going to be some dirt that comes out. It's just a part of it. I can't help it. All right, let's get this guy going. So I pick a flat side here. I'm going to roll her up, start the rolling process. And I will add polyfill as I start rolling. It just stays better that way. I don't know if that's too much up. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to pick your brain. I know I've got your number. I don't want to bug you, but I wanted to ask you about Whatnot. It's very confusing for me. The way that they ship or that they want their sellers to ship, I don't really understand. Like every single plant that I sold, they claim should go into a 12 by 12 by 12 inch box. I don't even see how that's possible. I've had two that I've been able to get into a box that small, luckily. And I had to cancel one of my orders because the plants were so large, and she bought 3 and they wanted them all 3 to go inside of a 12 by 12 by 12. And the weight was completely wrong because they didn't account for any of the packing, like the packing peanuts, or like she had a really big plant. So when those boxes get really big, I put these corners on the side. Well, these are really heavy. I mean, they cost $1 a piece. So it's like, I don't understand how anyone can be profitable shipping with Whatnot. And I could reach out to them. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble for some reason. All right. So I've got a lot of slack at the top. I'm going to cut that off. And then I'm going to start filling with polyfill in between the leaves. And then I'm going to put a lot of polyfill at the top. And I tape that down rather than like folding the Christmas wrap over, because I think that hurts the foliage. It like crinkles the leaves and stuff. Yay! I love these Standlianas. Actually, the third one I've packed today. I've never sold this many before. I have a personal one on a moss pole. Just put on the moss pole though, so her leaves haven't done much. It's polyfill. I don't know about you. I spent a fortune on polyfill, and I think I'm breathing it in. It can't be healthy. I think it's bad for the environment, but it's gotta be bad for our lungs. I'm sure they make it biodegradable, and I'm sure it costs a fortune. All right, so I've got her completely covered. Stuffed in there. Oh, hold on. I saw one sticking out somewhere. There it is. Completely covered. And then I just put a little cross tape at the top. But yeah, because of the Palm Street, the way that they do their like shipping, I'm pretty sure that I'm like losing money. I'm positive that I am. I had to do a canceled order because I couldn't afford to send her that one box. And I felt so bad. Okay, I gotta find the right box for this. She's taller than I thought she would be. I save all of my online orders. Alright, finding the appropriate size box I feel like is the most important thing. Not tall enough. This is gonna be this one. Yup. Alright, let me put your heat pack in there. I have not forgotten a single heat pack all day. I'm gonna go ahead and tape her on one side, and then we'll get your other one all packed up. I've never forgotten a heat pack, but occasionally I have to open the box back up. Like last week, this was pretty much every box. I forgot to ship their heat pack, and I had to waste all that tape, open it back up, tape the heat pack in, and then get it closed back up. All right, now time for your aglanemia. More Christmas wrap. I don't think that's big enough. That's big enough. Yeah, this Christmas wrap goes on sale at the end of the year for like 50 cents a roll. I will be stocking up. Cool. Polyfill. I have like a whole bunch of shipping products in my Amazon cart and Walmart for like the true Black Friday sales. I feel like these ones right now don't count. And I'm hoping that masking tape, duct tape, polyfill. I was printing my own labels with like a regular printer, but I just bought a shipping label printer with thermal paper. So if that goes on sale, I'll be purchasing a butt ton of that. It gets expensive, this kind of stuff, you know? All right, I'm gonna make sure that they're all tucked in an upward motion while I roll this. Ho, ho, ho. I feel like Santa. All this slack, I'm gonna cut that off. I have to cut my hand open. Perfect. I'm gonna make a little incision here. Just to get this tape. Masking tape, you hold. There we go. All right, we've got the top of your plant there. I'm just gonna add a little bit more polyfill around the sides of the leaves and to the edges, and then just take the polyfill down. Yeah, there were several plants I know I lost money on. I wish I could fix that. So if I can figure out how to be profitable on, more profitable on whatnot, then I'll be back over for a live. If you could give me any advice on the shipping, really any advice, but specifically on the shipping side, that's where I'm running into issues. in my own mind. Alrighty. Perfect. I'll show you what they look like now, and I'm gonna put just packing materials in here and up there, and then lightly on top. Oops. Just to make sure they don't wiggle around in transit. I'm gonna do the plastic in the middle. It's a little bit more forgiving. Paper at the top. Show you what she looks like now. I need more paper supplies or plastic. There we go. This is just going to keep it all held down from wiggling around too much. And your heat pack's been taped in there. It's time to close her up. Get this paper tape off of there. Perfect. All right, I ran into this issue before. There's a gap in the top and I don't want the heat to escape. Let me get a piece of cardboard. To tape in there. Keep the heat in. Cool. I did that piece diagonally, so I guess I'll do this piece diagonally too. There we go. All right, Miss Aneesh, your plants will be to you shortly. Get these stickers on there. And your label's already been generated by Whatnot, so pretty much all good to go. Gotta get them all printed. Awesome. Here is your box. And thank you again.